Right, Emma. Today, we're absolutely diving deep into something I think is probably the single most crucial aspect of affiliate marketing, yeah? And that's knowing your audience. I mean, really knowing them. It's not just about, throwing products at them and hoping something sticks, is it?
Oh, absolutely. And I feel like everyone says know your audience, but sometimes it feels a bit vague, right? Like, what does that really mean in practice for an affiliate? Like, beyond just demographics, what are we actually trying to figure out first? I'm just really curious what your take is on the absolute core of why it's so fundamental.
Well, the thing is, it's about shifting your mindset completely. It's not about the product first, ever. It's about their needs. It's about understanding their problems, their desires, their aspirations. Because when you recommend something, you're essentially saying, hey, this is going to help you. And if you don't understand them, how can you possibly recommend anything that genuinely helps? It's foundational. It's like building a house, Emma. You need a solid base.
Okay, I like that analogy, a solid base. So if we're putting their needs first, how do we actually figure out what those needs are beyond just guessing, Like what's the first step for someone who's maybe just starting out or even someone who's been at it for a while but feels a bit stuck? Like how do you really pinpoint those pain points?
Brilliant question. Absolutely brilliant. First off, Emma, you've got to get into their heads, right? Empathy is key. Think about your chosen niche. What keeps people in that niche up at night? What frustrations do they face daily? Let's say your niche is pet owners. Are they struggling with naughty puppies or maybe finding healthy food options? See, once you identify those pain points, you're not just selling dog food, you're selling peace of mind or a healthier, happier pet. It's a huge difference, yeah? You're addressing a specific acute problem they have. That's what it's all about, really.
Oh, that makes so much sense. So it's like instead of just saying, buy this great dog food, you're saying, is your dog scratching all the time? This food might help with those allergies, You're speaking directly to their immediate concern.
Exactly. You've absolutely got it. But how do you find those specific concerns, yeah? It's not just by magic. You need to do a bit of digging, a bit of proper research. So for starters, think about online forums, right? Reddit, specialist niche forums, Facebook groups. People are constantly asking questions and complaining about their problems there. They're telling you what they need. Go lurking. See what comes up repeatedly.
Oh, that's smart. I always forget about forums. People are just so candid in those spaces, aren't they? What else, though? Are there any other direct ways to just straight up ask them or ways to observe without being super intrusive? I'm thinking beyond just lurking.
Oh, absolutely. Surveys, Emma. Simple, free tools like Google Forms. Ask your audience directly, if you already have one, even a small email list. What are your biggest challenges with X? Or look at competitors' comment sections. What questions are their audience asking? What gripes do they have? Even Amazon reviews. Talk about unfiltered feedback. What do people love about a product? But more importantly, what problems does it not solve? That's where you find the gaps, the opportunities. It's all about listening, Emma. Truly listening.
Wow. Okay, so we've done our research. We've got all this great intel on their pain points and what they actually want. So how do we then translate that into the actual content? What's the next step? How do we make sure our messaging, our recommendations, everything just really hits home and doesn't feel generic, So it feels truly, truly tailored.
Right, absolutely. This is where the magic happens, isn't it? Once you understand their language, their specific struggles, you use that in your content. Don't just list features of a product. Instead, frame it as a solution to their problem. So if your audience struggles with, say, time management for their side hustle, you wouldn't just say, this planner has a great layout. You'd say, are you swamped trying to juggle your day job and your side hustle? This planner helps busy entrepreneurs regain control and actually achieve their goals. See the difference?
Oh, I totally see it. It's like you're speaking their exact thoughts back to them, but then offering a hand, So it's not just about the words. It's about the whole angle of how you present everything. You're like, I get you, and I've got something that can help. That's powerful.
Precisely, Emma, precisely. And it goes beyond just making that initial sale, doesn't it? Because once you've shown you understand their needs and provided a genuine solution, you've started to build something far more valuable: trust. That's gold in affiliate marketing. If they trust you, they're more likely to come back for future recommendations. It's not just a one-off transaction.
Yeah, that's actually a really important point. Like, I feel some people just focus on the immediate conversion, right? But if you're always just like chasing the quick buck, you never really build that loyalty. So how do you continue to nurture that trust? Is it just about continually providing helpful stuff, or like what are some of the key things you think help foster that long-term relationship with your audience?
Well, first off, absolutely keep providing value. Don't just pop up when you have something to sell. Share helpful tips, insights, even things that aren't affiliate links. Become a go-to resource in your niche. And critically, be honest, yeah? If a product isn't perfect, say so. Talk about its pros and cons. Nobody trusts someone who just praises everything to high heaven. Authenticity, Emma, it's absolutely vital. That's how you really, really cement that relationship and build a true audience, not just a list of email addresses.
Okay, so if someone's listening and they're like, right, I get it, audience first. What's the one or two things they should go and do right now? Like a concrete first step, you know? And maybe what's a common mistake you see affiliates make when they think they're focusing on their audience, but they're actually totally missing the mark?
Right, fantastic way to wrap this up. First step, yeah? Pick your niche and then spend, at least a week just immersing yourself in relevant online communities. Don't post, just read, absorb, identify those recurring questions, the frustrations, the terminology they use. Start building a sort of pain point inventory. That's your gold mine, honestly.
A pain point inventory. I love that.
And a common mistake? Oh, it's thinking you know what your audience wants without actually asking or observing. We all do it, right? We project our own preferences, but your audience isn't you. So, validate your assumptions, yeah? Don't just assume. Test, listen, adapt. It's a continuous process, honestly, Emma. It's not a one and done thing. You've got to keep your finger on the pulse.
That makes perfect sense. Keep listening, keep adapting. Thanks, James. This was super insightful.